Wait. What do you mean by she didn't meet? Do you mean in the first instance they met? Or when they were dating?
In my opinion.
In your opinion, you
Yes.
really think that if Chioma had met one of the regular men those at church had met, Davido would have happened? I don't think so.
The assurance we've been waiting for is finally here. Yep. And it came, this time, it came in signed, sealed, and dusted. I'm talking about Davido 2024. Yeah, say, I mean, you've seen the footages on.
Hey, but if you've not seen it, then please, are you part of the...
and honestly, did you think Chioma and Davido would get here as husband and wife?
Charlie, there were too many ups and downs in their journey. You know how they say couples who survive a lot of like challenges are sure to make it through life. Charlie, if that is anything to go by, this marriage is forever.
So there's a bond that will hold this marriage.
There's scandals. There's scandals. Forget scandals, not to remind them of their loss, but then on top of the scandals, the loss of a child. I personally think couples who survive a loss of a child are strong because it's not easy.
Right.
It cannot be easy. So Charlie,
for me, I have
we are happy for them.
I have a lot of admiration for Chioma.
Yes.
You know, why am I saying this? Because this is a woman who is not just with anybody, but a superstar, a global superstar. And you know, see,
but there are so many women with superstars.
Let's not pretend.
Is Annie DBS with a superstar?
Yes, but can you compare Two-Face today?
Hey,
to
let's not do that.
Today?
Let's not do that. Please cut it out. I beg.
No, but so the point I'm trying to make here is that Chioma is with a man who is likely to be harassed by women, who is likely to be to have options.
Harassed by women in what sense?
In the sense that, you know, they go to concerts after shows.
No, so you mean Davido, not Chioma. You said Chioma. No,
not Chioma.
Like,
no, I'm like, Chioma is
LGBT here.
No, far from that. But I have a lot of respect and admiration for her, just for the fact that this is a woman against all odds decided to stick with her man. This is a woman against all scandals and backlash from the internet, still decided that no, this is the man I want to settle with, so I will be with her.
Let's not go on that tangent.
This is the tangent I'm going. I appreciate her for that. Please, I'm not supporting.
That's your opinion.
Yes,
please.
I'm not supporting. I'm not supporting bad behavior.
You have already started bad behavior with your first submission.
But look at it. Today we have a lot of women who are praying for husbands, but you know, sometimes they've had these husbands cross their way, but because they weren't patient enough, they weren't tolerant enough, so they let that husband go. That person who could have been a potential husband, let me break she would not have to go to church today.
Let me break it down. What you are saying is you admire Chioma for staying put with her man.
Yes.
Because she decided that she's seen what she wants and she's sticking with it no matter what.
Yes.
And you're comparing that to women who have come across men in their path. Wait. Wait. Okay. Women who have come across men in their path have let those men go because of reasons that Chioma stood by her man with and at church praying. So the question is, if Davido was the regular man those women met, Chioma would not have stood by him.
Is that a fact, or you are suggesting that? Is it a statement of
fact?
No,
I'm making my opinion.
Good.
So because I don't believe
like
any woman, would meet somebody that one. In when I was in uni, I don't know, people in Kenya, we used to call it 3D. So a woman who 3Ds and cheats on top. Like, who wants to stay with...
So, wait, you are saying a woman would not be with any man like that?
A man who 3Ds and cheats on top.
So, hold on.
Like, food, money,
So say,
like, wait, you know that DVD?
Say,
let me explain that DVD to you. Where you probably don't get a man who takes your food, he takes your money, and then you have sex with a man, and he cheats on top. No woman is staying with a man like that.
I don't think any woman will want a man like that.
Exactly.
So now,
those women at the church, they don't meet a Davido.
Chioma meeting Davido didn't meet a cheating Davido. Chioma didn't meet an irresponsible Davido. There was a spark. That is why they are together.
Wait. What do you mean by she didn't meet? Do you mean in the first instance they met? Or when they were dating?
In my opinion.
In your opinion, you really think that
opinion.
if Chioma had met one of the regular men, those at church had met, Davido would have happened? I don't think so.
So you see, the comparison is not the same.
It's the same thing. You are just saying. So the women at church probably met their cheating partners and decided that I'm not going to take a cheating partner. So they left the cheating partner and at church praying for a man who will love them the right way. Please, as much as we are happy and excited, there is a right way of love. A way that you do not feel like you alone, you understand. And I keep saying, I'm not saying this to say Chioma didn't wait. That is her choice. But there are people who are also in marriages that we look up to, that the men love them the way we want to be loved, which is there is no cheating involved. There is no disrespect involved. Because unfortunately for her, so many people are in relationships with cheating partners, but it's not exposed to the entire world, right? You don't know about the relationship I'm in. I don't know about the relationship you are in. There are people who, I just saw a message of somebody on Twitter who is literally in the office with a cheating spouse. He works together with his wife, and his wife is cheating with their boss. Can you imagine? But you see, the disrespect at that level is in the organization. It's not for the whole world, so they can manage their thing. But for us, the world, and the reason why you asked me the question, did we think or did we see this coming, like the wedding happening? The reason why you asked that question is in the same answer I'm trying to give you. Why didn't you see it happen? Because there were too many scandals. Do you get it?
Right.
So yes, you can applaud Chioma for staying with her man, but don't give a side eye to the woman at church praying for her husband because she met a cheating partner and let him go.
So listen.
Now,
first of all, let's distinguish
don't give
the
bad
two.
behavior. Giving bad behavior thumbs up.
No, I'm not giving bad behavior thumbs up. But it's something we have to pay attention to. Why we are having so many failed marriages in today's time, even as compared to our father's time.
Please, we are not our mothers, and you are not your fathers either.
Granted. But you see, to forge forward, you cannot.
Yes,
leave the past behind.
Yes, so we have looked behind and we have realized that we are not going to do what our mothers did.
First off, I'm saying that Chioma didn't meet a man she disliked at the first time.
Please, of course. Who would meet Davido and dislike?
And so many people have met men. Let's even take the superstar out of it. So many women have met men they like at first instance, but in the course of the relationship, it fails. Why?
Even marriages fail. So marriage is not like the final.
Exactly. Even marriage fails.
Yeah.
Why? Because maybe someone can't tolerate the other person, or someone doesn't agree with some of the things he has come to discover in the marriage, as because he didn't know that at that time. Now, look at someone like Chioma. When even before marriage, she has been able to stand the test of time throughout.
What is the test of time?
The test is the scandals that were happening. So
there's only one test of time that she has overcome for me.
The baby, losing the baby.
Yes, losing the child.
Oh, but that's not the only difficult time Chioma had.
Wait, that is the test of time that I am. She made the decision. You are seeing test of time, the cheating scandals as test of time. Probably in her books, cheating is not a test of time. Like cheating it's not a red flag. We all have different red flags. It's not a red flag for her. The woman at the church that you are giving the side eye right now, that statement you've made is paining me so much.
So that's what I am coming to. No. See,
Oh my God, I can't go beyond that statement. Wait, please. I don't know why I can't go beyond that statement. You have to reset me. The reason why it's because so many people are making it look like women are not against cheating partners. Do you get the reason why I can't go beyond that statement? Because so many conversations on social media is women are not against cheating partners. It is a poor cheating partner they do not want. No, there's so many women in marriages that are taking rubbish. There are people who are dealing with other types of partners that see cheating is going out. How about abusive partners? The point is nobody's relationship is like the standard. I think we've had a show I mentioned that actually you look at my marriage and say you wish you. There are things in my cardboard you cannot contain it, and the things in your cardboard I cannot contain it. Respect everybody can see, and that is the painful part about this whole thing. Because what does it mean that the whole world would hear about a scandal about your partner, and then everybody has an opinion about it? If Davido was not a superstar, we don't care. If their lives were not living on social media, wouldn't care. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Right.
Don't mind it. There are superstars who are living outside social media. There are people who are intentionally living their private life outside social media. Right? We don't know about it. The reason why everybody has an opinion about this is because we've seen it go on for long. And you know, like the last time the scandal went, I was like, oh my God, like, it's not even too long since you lost your child. Like it's so close, and that's normally supposed to bond you together. And then we get this scandal. So it's like so many people have felt the pain of Chioma.
Right.
So many people have felt the pain of Chioma. That's why so many people can celebrate in her joy. But you are crying too much, and the bereaved. Please, the bereaved is not sad. I do not want her to be the standard. Like, oh, if Chioma is married, stayed with Davido through it all, then it means ladies can stay with cheating partners. That's not true. She probably is loved in a different way that in her language. Her love language is not loyalty, probably. Her love language is something else. Do you get it?
We would never know.
Do not give the side eye to the people in church.
We would never know.
Please, they are praying because they met cheating, annoying 3D partners which they could not contain. Or somebody's at church praying because he met an abusive partner. How about that?
Fine.
Good.
Because
I've now we can go back. I don't mind about the church prayer.
No, first off, let's distinguish the two. Okay. There is one that is talking about a superstar who is married to a woman who even in spite of everything would still stick with her man. And we are talking about modern day women who would not even take the slightest opposition or friction in marriage.
I didn't say
No. Shame because it's paining me because you know why. Now we are raising women who feel like
we are opinionated.
We
know what we want.
Hold on, you need this kind of man. This man has to be this and that and that. Even if he's A, B, and it's not C, don't go for it. If it's C, D, and he doesn't meet the A, don't go for it.
I think that.
But there is no perfection anywhere. There is even in marriages. Me, I've never been married.
So why are you so excited about marriage?
Because it's a beautiful institution.
It is affecting your future marriage.
It's scaring me. That's the point. See, it's scaring me if I see things like this. That is why if I see a woman like Chioma who's still stuck with her man, even in the face of all this, I give her thumbs up because right now, it's very difficult to find a woman who would even stay with you when maybe he catch you one time, maybe you and some girl they talk. He just catch you one time, now he say the relationship, you don't go do again.
Why should she stay?
See, because there is nothing like perfection. Let's work through it. Let's sail this storm together. Please, and when the storm is over, we will all chill at Ibiza.
I get what you are saying, but I made a statement that we are not our mothers, right?
Right.
You made an argument like pre-production where you're saying because we are claiming we are more knowledgeable than our mothers, the family system is breaking down faster.
Very fast.
I get it. But you know our mothers, what our mothers used to sacrifice for the family system to hold? Our mothers used to sacrifice their personal happiness, their person. Like they as a person, they did not have an identity as a person.
Okay.
For those of them who decided that they were going to have an identity as a person, they were branded disrespectful, they were branded rude, they were branded unmarriageable. So for the most of the family systems we used to see had lots of women sacrificing their persons. Thank God.
All for what?
Thank God.
All for what?
Well, all for what?
All for a good stable family.
Now that is the trick. You know why?
Why?
Most of us today will not tolerate what our mothers went through because we saw the impact it had on our parents' self-esteem. Most of us today will not tolerate the rubbish our mothers tolerated because we've seen that if you tolerate all that and at the end, to what end? Because you are dying.
I mean, no one is saying.
Let me land. You are living in a marriage that you are not happy. Your partner is cheating. You are not respected and everything. And then at the end of it, your children are happy. They leave, and then you are left alone because your children will not. The family system that you were trying to keep, the children are not going to be with you forever. They are going to leave to marry somebody else, and the experiences they had from your marriage carry on. Actually, the statistics that show that children who are in families that have abusive fathers end up marrying abusive men. You know the funny thing?
No.
So you are indirectly affecting the kid in the future. So it does not work that way. It actually does not in my opinion. There is research saying it does not work.
Okay.
Staying in a marriage where you sacrifice yourself does not impact your children in the positive light. That is why most of us today would say, no, I will not tolerate this. Not that we have, of course, there is knowledge being shared because our mothers in those days, they don't know that when the man come around and after they have sex and she starts itching, she probably got an STD. She didn't know that. She didn't know that when the man comes back from work and says, I don't have money, it's because he's distributed the money along the line. And now when he got home, he forgot that his wife and his kids are home. He doesn't have enough money for them. Polygamy is nicer when there is enough money to go around. I am not saying people should go for polygamy, but I've realized that most men cheat because it is innate for a man to be more sexually active than a woman. A woman has to be conscious. She has to be very conscious about her sexual activeness to match her man's sexual activeness. Appeal. No, not appeal. Like as in to match the man's energy in terms of sexual act. Exactly. Right. So if the woman is not putting out, the man might go out. That's why polygamy worked a lot in the African system. White marriage or whatever it is foreign to us. We are trying to adapt. It takes a man who is very, 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 how do we call it, determined and has put his mind to it that I am not going to be philandering. But even if you do, they keep saying, even if you do not make it and rub it in your wife's face. That is the part where we are saying that I'm excited that she has stood by her man does not work for me, because if a man is cheating and it's so open out there, the disrespect comes to you, the woman. So everybody's thinking, why should their marriage be an excitement if not because we know about all the scandals that happened? If it wasn't for the scandals that had happened in the past, there will be no excitement about this marriage. Of course, we'll be happy that there's a union built in it. Haven't there been celebrity weddings in the past?
Yeah.
That we've been so happy about. But the reason why this makes it a big news is because of the scandals in the past. Do you get it?
I get it. Well, what do you make of this whole conversation? Let us know whether Chioma did the right thing by sticking with her man.
She's married also.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you think, you know.
or you know, what she did was disrespectful to womanhood. Let us know in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, don't forget to share this channel with your friend. Like, subscribe, let them know the word sauce and pepper. Finally, of course, the family system that we've always wanted to protect, it came with sacrifices. Just like you were mentioning, the woman will have to give up this and that.
Why
and that.
is it the woman has to sacrifice herself though?
Is that?
Why is it the woman who always had to sacrifice herself?
Oh, let's not pretend the man doesn't also do a little bit of sacrifice. The man also sacrifice. Do you know the number of women he's resisting every day?
But you know
that's
you know that statistics is a lie, that there are more women than men.
Is
Please,
it a lie? Is it?
What was it a song?
Because I've always been under the impression that women are more than men.
Do not be under that impression. That statistics that they
so it's fair that 2:1.
It is fair.
That's why when I heard this time, what do you say? I'm surprised.
It's never true. It's never true. So yeah, you are making a point.
Yes.
To make that there's been sacrifices to make the family
and all
system
of this
happen.
thing is for the greater good, because children who have come from homes that they have both their mom and dad live together for a long time, you would always see that those kids always turn out better.
Let me clarify it. Let me put an adjective there. Children who have come from happy homes, peaceful homes, loving homes, where the mother and father are together. There's a difference.
You know, majority of these homes have their mother and father intact. So hardly would you have a home that has mother and father still in a relationship or still in a marriage for a very long time and is not a happy home.
How the hell are we having a 35-year-old divorce that we are talking about, or 35-year marriage and then in divorce?
So it
is not all the long marriages that are happy, or we are contradicting.
No. This is not about duration, but I am telling you that majority of the homes that have both their man and woman married for long and their kids grow up, the kids turn out to be better kids in society.
There are so many majority people who came from homes that mothers and fathers are together, but there was so much. So
I think on our next episode we will bring you a research and start on homes that are intact and yet are producing bad citizens in society, and homes that are not intact and are giving us good kids in society. To end
the conversation, I think we've dragged this thing. We are happy that Chioma and Davido have landed, and I want to say to all the netizens that are saying that, and would Chioma have stayed if Davido was poor? I believe the answer is no. I won't stay if you are poor.
It's a belief.
I believe. That's why I use the word me. I believe. Why should I take rubbish?
So you see the kind of the women that are coming out.
Which women that are coming out?
And what are you preaching? What are you preaching? You are preaching to women that if you go and find a man you are falling in love with and he's not well to do, he doesn't have money,
don't cheat.
Run away.
No, that's what I'm preaching. I'm preaching that
but they should stay.
A man who does not have money and you find a woman who loves you, don't cheat, because she can't tolerate rubbish and still love you. That's my message.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed this show. This has been Sauce and Pepper.